Welcome back to YGT. You gotta be ready.
Y'all got this.
I'm Cobra.
And I'm Tangela.
We still here, baby, all through all the pandemic.
It was crazy. It was so crazy. Trying to be in the house 24/7. Like at some point, the mental, like you want to go out, get some fresh air, but at the same time, when you go out, like even walking in the mall, like I hadn't did that until right before Christmas, because even when I tried it, the anxiety was crazy. Like I was like being careful who I was walking by and trying to get in and out the stores really quickly, but it was different.
It's important for couples individually to get out, whether you're going out walking, exercising, reading, listening to music. You can go sit in your car and have some alone time. But it's important that you sit down as a couple and talk about it. Started exercising at home by walking. That was a form of therapy for us. Walking 2 to 3 miles, at least 4 or 5 times a week. We found ourselves doing that, and it was fun. It was like getting that quality time in. So.
Walking in the neighborhood, it was good because it gave us an opportunity to talk and vent out and express our feelings about what was happening, what we were feeling. So it was therapeutic.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't consistent.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't consistent, but
we fell off sometime.
If you didn't know yourself or your spouse before the pandemic, this was really hard. This was really, really hard. You had to already have some things in place in your relationship to help you survive this tough part of being a couple in the pandemic.
We've been through the basic training already.
Right, that is exactly what I'm saying. Like, if you went through basic training in the pandemic, it was hard.
Right.
Like, it was very, very hard.
You find out what you was really made of.
Right. But if you already went through some things and you had basic training before the pandemic, this was just another hurdle for you to push through. And that's how we kind of looked at it.
Right.
Like, this is another hurdle for us to push through as a couple, as parents, as entrepreneurs, as professionals.
Well, I guess it's fair to say that you point at yourself.
Me, I get my sleep.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
So I slept the most.
Yeah, she slept the most. You know, when you say slept the most, I'm thinking like sleeping in. No, you definitely don't sleep in, not much. But yeah, you're right. The wife cooks a lot, but I cook some stuff too.
Oh, good. I mean, I could throw down. I can get down.
Yeah, you still do anything. And we get,
but,
we got a daughter, she do her thing too.
You hold it down more with the cooking, I think, and then Niecy jump in and do her thing.
That's right, giving the brother some credit. I appreciate that. Not you have to do that, but I know what I do here. I do a little something.
One thing that is coming to mind for me, one word that is standing out, is grace. Like grace first for myself, grace for your spouse, grace for your children, all the way around.
Absolutely. And I think what people need to understand, couples, single, whatever the case may be, we're all novice during the pandemic. There were no experts in this. We all were learning as we went along. So it was like, we learned through trial and error. And we're still learning. I think we're doing a lot better. But we're still going to make mistakes and so forth. But, going back to what you were saying about, looking at some of the, work, some of the kids' work, you're like, okay, wait a minute. I did kind of go to college and, wait a minute, they teaching this a little different. Like, what's going on? Checking,
Make you
have to check check my intelligence at the door. Like, what's going on? Is my degree even real? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But no, seriously.
It was very hard for us as a family to adjust to online teaching, online learning. We're both in education, so being a teacher and a mother at the same time was quite a challenge. And one thing that helped me through this was if we make it happen, we make it happen. If it don't happen today, it don't happen today. Tomorrow's a brand new day.
We'll tackle it tomorrow.
We'll tackle it tomorrow.
You look good. You good.
I'm good.
You right. You checking me out?
I'm checking you out. Okay.
Terry Crews going on.
I see you.
Talking to your mama. That a grown folks stuff. No, you're 22.
Grown folks.
But anyway, baby, I still love you. Even through all the pandemic.
You mocking me?
Nah, I'm just being real with you, bro.
Did she say bloopers at the end?
Yeah, she said bloopers at the end.